It's absolutely incredible to me that you're willing to put Malala on such a pedestal when she's a fucking criminal. It is absolutely incredible. You do know that she's a Monovan, right? The reason why they tried to kill her is because she's just like Monovan. I wish she would have succeeded. That's how terrible she is. So all of you who've come into contact with Malala and who've tried to assist these women witches, they're like women witches who get people to think and feel in this weird, creepy, dark, major mental illness shit going on here. Major fucking nasty, dark, black snake, creepy, weaving in and out of like your dead body darkness. And she wants to revolutionize that kind of control. So she's her own form of Taliban. And then you in the Congress are trying to make her a hero? I don't think so, bitch. She's weak after all the shit that I've gone through. Don't forget that she got shot in the face, so her brain is a little bit slower. Wow, that's really great. And all of you out there who are men pretending to be women, she doesn't approve of that. So she's going to do some work with you. And she's also going to do some other work with you, Kardashians. And she's also going to do, she's also wants to do this work with this other girl that I don't know who you are. But she wants to meet up with Monovan also. See, Monovan is Persian, Iran, and this Malala girl, she's Afghanistan. And they don't get along. Although they kind of think the same way. And so it's a weird battle of the fart stench of seduction. And then Malala's going to try to do some weird shit to her. It's going to be quite incredibly disgusting. Although I do believe Malala might win. I don't really know who I can compare her to. All I know is her eyes are just fucking gross. Hard life. Yeah, your life wasn't hard. You're a spoiled, rotten bitch. See, the problem with the Middle East and the conversations around the Middle East is none of it makes any fucking sense. Because Monovan said in her video, she said, my parents expected me to get an education. But then she says that the Iranians don't give women an opportunity because they force them into the Shah or into the hijab. So nothing about these people is honest and truthful, and that's everything that has to do with the concerns with their lives. It's why they are such losers. It's why none of them ever get anywhere except for in the dirt and in the sand. And it's interesting that there's a huge conversation around all this shit when the Qatar leader was just at the White House. So the Qatar leader, or whoever the fuck from the Middle East, was at the White House, and they decided to do a publicity stunt. So they tried to do a publicity stunt to unrest the Taliban, just to let you know, Taliban. Because right now the Taliban isn't really affecting me, aside from I want my weapons back. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to start this major unrest of problems Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are. And you can clearly see that the BLM community is all on board for unrest. Take a look at our college students. It's like a bunch of Malalas running around. Do you mind? So while the Middle East are in cahoots with Joe Biden, and he pretends to support Israel, while he then pretends to whatever else he's up to, while Kamala Harris tries to uplift everyone into party mode, while everybody's struggling every single day trying to get their asses to work, while they're paying overly priced products, while Mona Van brags to all of us about this who the fuck are all of you talking to about this environmental clean eat party, where she then sets up the trajectory of strategy where Gary makes the perfect Persian cat cartoon, and then she's on a new podcast with a doctor from India to promote more foreigners. Well, Jasmine Crockett says it's not the low-level mentally ill migrants, it's Donald Trump. Like, you cannot be really serious about selling your country out to the Middle East or to China or to any of these other individuals who have no fucking clue about existing. Go take a look at Gary Vee and Mona Van's pictures. Go watch what he produces with Nicole Lapin. You can't possibly tell me that your little bitch ass is on a microphone. Low value is all you fucking bring to the table. Is that you'd rather live in filth and slum and starve to death and not support American than vote for Trump? Is that what you're telling me? You're going to starve to death if you vote for Kamala Harris. She is literally only giving you a little taste of the anxiety that you're going to feel because she takes you up extremely high and then she crashes your ass when someone tells you no, but that's part of life. So you're not going to get the same free handout that Mona Van got. They're just going to pretend like you do. Then they're going to tell you to work hard for it. Then they're going to tell you and show you how great and wealthy they are. And then they're going to tell you to have joy and happiness. And then nothing's going to ever evolve for you, but you don't know any information anyway. And then you're going to smile because you found a man who gave you a diamond. He's got money. So now you're going to go viral, end up like Valeria, and still have nothing to teach or offer. And then everyone's going to say, wow, she makes me so happy. Meanwhile, her children are suffering. Her husband is floundering in his position in his job, that he might actually lose it because of Valeria's perversion of where she wears a bra on the fucking internet. While in her mind, she says, don't care what people think. Meanwhile, Malala and all the Afghani women are being promoted to do more harm than good and try to overpower and overthrow the people of Afghanistan. I want my weapons back. Don't forget that our weapons were left behind and the Taliban off 13 of our American citizens. And injured many more, because what was behind that agreement? We were agreeing to get out of the country. There's something about the exit out of Afghanistan that's not being honest and truthful. And Kamala Harris was the last one in the room who got our American soldiers injured and killed. Not sure what part of that you don't fucking care about. See, none of you care about the soldiers. None of you care about the structure of living. You only care about partying. You only care about feeling the elevation of energy. Go fuck yourselves, Hollywood. You can't generate shit unless the crowd is cheering for you. That's what you're exposing on yourselves. You can't experience life in any way possible. However, what's so secret about all of this is that Kamala Harris is the one causing the downward spiral of all your so-called fans. So if you actually went to the side of Donald Trump, you would actually be able to make a difference in the world versus trying to support these little shits called college students with no fucking class, no fucking education. And don't forget about those influencers like Mona Van who literally offer abso-fucking-lutely nothing. You're nothing but worthless trash, Malala. What kind of bullshit are you up to anyway?